November is National Diabetes Awareness Month, and it's a disease that affects 38 million Americans, including Marlow football star Major Fleetwood. Major was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes in 5th grade, but he hasn't let that diagnosis limit his aspirations on the field. And he's balled out this year, leading the Outlaws with 6 interceptions, as Major and his team makes a push for a state title. He describes his battle with diabetes and how he hopes to be an inspiration for those facing the same battle.
If it wasn't for my family, I don't think I'd be, for where I am today. Especially my mom. I remember the day it happened. She was just heartbroken, and it broke my heart to see it too. But, me and her, we've both pretty much been in this battle together.
And with his mother Lisa and family by his side, Major has become a major factor on defense for the Outlaws this season. And on top of film, staying in shape and making plays, Major also has to focus on his blood sugar on top of the other responsibilities, a task he takes a lot of pride in so he can play to his potential.
It's the battles with your blood sugar, whether it's high or low. You're always thinking, what I got to do to be prepared for practice or this or that. Usually just something that you're always having to think about before, you step on the field, because, if your blood sugar's not in check, you can't ever be at your best. So, it's hard to make sure you're always in good range so you can always, be best for your team and just make sure that everything's in check.
Diabetes is a disease that millions of Americans struggle with, but he isn't letting his diagnosis get in the way of his life.
It's something every day, but, you just got to stay strong and tell yourself, you got this. Like, it's not, you can't let it take over, your life and, not do the things that you want to be able to accomplish.
Earlier, Major credited his mother and his family, but on the field, this coaching staff has been by his side the entire way. Head coach Matt Weber is proud of his star DB for both his perseverance and play on the field.
He has a severe case of that, and a lot of times you have to ask him if he's feeling good or not, even though you can tell he's not feeling good. So he's a very, very tough kid. What I'm most proud of is, and he's waited his turn, he's stuck around here. He's got a lot of playing time for us, but this first year he's ever started, and I think he's sitting here at 6 interceptions, had 3 in one game last week.
As Major's time winds down in his senior year, he encourages others who struggle with type 1 diabetes to not get down, but keep fighting.
There's been plenty of times where, I've felt down and just feel like you want to give in, but, at the end of the day, you got to know you're strong, and God's there for you, and just never let it break you down, and always try to get back up and keep going.